Number of athletes who may be able to dip under 2 minutes here, but from the inside it is Pia Langton and Emma Moore of Ireland, and then it is Menna Scatchard of Britain in lane 2. Emma Moore is absent and correct. Lane 3 it's Grace Vaz Agnew, Gemma Finch, and then inside to outside Malene Nifor, Sophia Sullivan, Hannah Seagrave, Laura Nicholson, Kaisa Malanga, Chloe Forster, Nina Vukovic, and the pacemaker Elise Lasser. And as they break from lanes, just scanning the field here, looks like Sophia Sullivan is running quite prominently there. She's just put herself into this. I was talking to her mother Sonia, said she was in good order there, just come down from Fontenoy, but Sonia was just saying it's always a little bit of a guessing game sometimes coming down from altitude, but we'll soon find out how well Sophia Sullivan has handled it. Hannah Seagrave, the Irish indoor champion, is currently out the back of the field, but she should come through strongly in the second half. As I mentioned, a number of athletes in here have run either just below or just above 2 minutes for 800 metres, and they're coming down the home straight. It looks like a good strong pace has been laid out here, and it is Nina Vukovic there back in second, Sophia Sullivan in third, and then it is Grace Vaz Agnew back in fourth.
Emma Moore just making a move there on the outside of Vaz Agnew as well. So once the pacer drops out, pacer has dropped out, we'll have Vukovic will be in the lead, followed by O'Sullivan, by Vaz Agnew and Emma Moore. So it is tight up front, and Vukovic just has about a 3 metre lead so far. Vaz Agnew is now trying to make a move past Sophia O'Sullivan, and Emma Moore is going to go with her. O'Sullivan just struggling a little bit with 250 to go, so we're going to have three possibly going to break clear with 200, but Sophie is a dog and she will fight it out as we come around with 200 to go. Cause just gets clipped a little bit there by Emma Moore.
Yeah, she did, and that just cost her a few metres, and Emma Moore is running so strong here. The Galway City Harrier back in third, but it is still Vukovic, Nina Vukovic of Croatia out front, the national indoor record holder over 600 metres. She's got another long 100 metres to hang on here because Grace Vaz Agnew is storming down the outside, and it looks like Vaz Agnew might have enough. It's a death march down the last 50 here, and Vukovic digs in, the 24-year-old Croat. She's strong to the line, she's just outside 2 minutes. It is Vaz Agnew back in second. Sophia Sullivan fought back, as always, up that home straight for third position, and pretty low 2 minute clocking, which is going to be a big season's best for her.
Yeah, big time. It was Emma Moore and Laura Nicholson were neck and neck for fourth and fifth behind that, so we've got three Irish women in that battle at the front, but it was a really, really strong run out front for the winner. We see Fatima Dubali in a little bit of trouble here in this women's high jump. This is her final attempt at her opening height of 180, so she's trying to get a clap going from the crowd, and we will see if she can keep herself in this competition. Hopefully so, because she is one of the real class acts of the field. High punching, high knee stride, and she goes nicely clear on that one, and thankfully for that the crowd give her a big celebration, and she shakes her head. She knows shouldn't have put herself in that position, but as these field eventers tend to be, a clutch performer, and pulls it out of the bag with that third attempt at 180. So her competition will go on, and the bar will go up to 183. We see the home straight again here in that women's 100 metres or 800 metres. Nina Vukovic down for the win in 2 flat 41 from Grace Vaz Agnew, and Sophia O'Sullivan from Emma Moore. That is Annie Stapleton. That was her final attempt at 180, just taking it off mid-jump. And we're down trackside with Louise, who is going to speak to Nina Vukovic, our 800 women's champion.
And I'm here with Nina Vukovic, winner of the women's